No, it's the wrong title. Hold on, I gotta change the title of the stream. Uh, hold on, let me edit the title. Hi, Jasper. This thumbnail is fire. Top 1 thumbnail of all time. How's it going, Jasper? Or once you beat it first stream, that's just not happening. I'll probably get a 7, hopefully. That's McClary. Me and McClary are gonna win. Me and McClary are cooking. Man, McClary is not cooking. He just made it. That was so. Why'd he take so long? Where's the Jew? Where is he? I can't find. Oh, there he is. We found McClary. Now he's ahead of me. I waited for him. He doesn't wait for me. It's so mean. Can't believe he would be this disrespectful to me. I'm never waiting for McClary again. Whoa! Haha, McClary fell too. W frauds. Whoa! How did I not die? What? Guys, I'm gonna do something I've never done before. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm nothing like y'all. Why is this way so much more difficult? It just doesn't feel the same. I mean, obviously not. You're doing this different jumps. But I've gotten so used to doing it this way, where you like go like this, go here, go down, turn right, and then just jump back to the right here. But I try to do it on the other one, it just doesn't work. Look at him. McClary's still on too. I'm just better. Point. Like, I'm just proven to be better. I mean, did McClary just fall? Yep. Low-key good run. Skit's just like warming up by beating two gatas. 5. It's crazy how easy 5 is. Alright, I'm on 6. What floor do you want me to say go at? 7, probably. So 1 floor after this. Oh! What is it in 6 toqd that I struggle with so much? Oh yes, I love the lag spike down to 60 FPS. The lag spike technique I haven't used since the Heian era. I want to watch JJK Season 3 some more. That's what I'll do after this run. JJK Season 3 will give me the power to beat toqd. Fluke from 7. Oh my god, me and McClary are both on 3. What a bait. What a day to be a 3 run. There's no way he already fell. No, okay. Go McClary. Can he do it? He did it. Double 4. No. Did he just die? Oh, he left. What the fuck? Just left. Did he DC or something? Deadass just left. 104 run. Rip the glory, bro. Holy voice crack, you didn't hear that. This bot's super spooky with the instant kill. Very black, very scary. You ever wonder why the insta kill's black and not any other color? It's because they're racist, and they want blacks to be scary. I've cracked the code. It's all been uncovered. This is just a racist group. Ito was actually just a racist group. I'm so correct, I know. Like, why couldn't it be red or like green, blue, or white? But we figured it out. We know your tricks. Lord. I've cracked the code, bruh. But all being seen is just racist. To be fair, playing these obbies for a long enough time would make you racist. At least to some degree. We made it to 6. Alright, let's pass the walk-arounds this time. What the fuck am I doing? It's fine, I'm all fine. We are at 6, chat. Right. What am I doing? I think my second one will probably be toqd. I don't know, I really like toqd. Ah! Okay, bro. I'm going to a different. So bad. Maybe I'll do toqd and then toll. Oh, lag. 5. I just can't do 6. It's so hard. It's the hardest floor. It's not, but I suck at it right now. Just need to get more consistent. Where'd the music go? Anyone know? Who stole my music? Oh god, I'm dead. This is exotic. Sure.
Sorry, but after toqd, are you gonna do some endurance-based towers?
I don't know.
So like avoid would actually be really good for COV.
I'll probably just do toqd, tofa, toll, and then toev, and then go back to coiv.
Okay. Like you don't like, bro. I just failed to last show was stage 6 of Seppa. Like I fucking hate that stage so much. Like first off, second last, and then last.
Like, of course I just get a
And yes,
lag spike, dude.
and yes, I'm gonna regrind Seppa. It's been 5 months since I got to 6. And then the ship I got to 6, and it was gonna be like the first ever fun sort of lucky grind because I was having so much fun. But then the Roblox update came and just ruined everything, which killed all of my motivation. First of all killed my motivation for for obbying, and second of all killed basically my motivation of gaming. Oh, and which made me way worse than obbies. I wish I was like I would have beaten Sepla by now, but well, the Roblox being a horrible person getting exposed is just so lazy to do anything about predators. Yo, Zorbit, what's your code?
The server code?
Yeah.
One sec, let me get it. It's... I'll just send it in general. There it is.
Okay. F3A. Wait, I'm not gonna say the code because everyone might join.
I want people to join.
Okay. Should I leak the server code?
I'm leaking it right now.
What? This is TQD only, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna try 8 to win pads. Which is it like 8 or 9 the hardest floor? Or is it 7?
7's the hardest floor, in my opinion. But 8's the worst floor. Okay, I can't VC because I just lag. I literally can't. When I'm streaming. I'm sorry. I'll come back later when I'm done streaming.
Uh, uh,
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, guys, it's time to watch Point
in the 70s.
Moist Criticals.
I don't know what that's even supposed to be. It looks like it was taken to a paintball tournament and used as cover. Maybe it was. Maybe that was the whole thing. But either way, that McLaren was living a sad life looking like that. And honestly, it might be for the best that it was put out of its misery. Because Jesus Christ, that is an awful, awful paint job on that vehicle. Definitely worth mentioning that he got banned for this. Kick actually banned him. I don't know if it's a permanent ban or not, but as of right now, his account is gone.
What's your name? My name is Jack. I was driving and then my tires just slipped and I lost control and then landed here. I was all the way on the left side and I just went there and then I don't know what happened. I just lost control and the next thing you know I'm just going here. And I don't know what happened.
Yeah, no shit you don't know what happened because you weren't looking. You were buried on your phone, brother. This is probably the most honest thing I've ever heard pop out of this douchebag's mouth, and it's entirely accidental. Like, he is being honest. He doesn't know what happened. He didn't have his eyes on the fucking road at all. Though I do think it would be very important information to share with this officer, the video footage. I think they'd really like to take a peek at that, Jack. You love to promote your streams and everything. Why not let the officer take a peek at what happened right before the accident? I'm sure that would be really interesting in helping them figure out how this mysterious crash could have possibly taken place. This whole time, he still hasn't really checked on his friend at all, who is still bleeding profusely. And it's not until more authorities get there, as well as, like, medical personnel, that he even pretends to care, like, comes over and gives him a hug. But outside of that, he doesn't really care about Michael. And if that was me, I would 100% be suing Jack for that. He's made it clear as the fucking patches on my face where my beard doesn't grow that he does not care that I am injured and it's his fault. All he cares about is me filming him. So, fuck him. I would 100% be opening a case against Jack. There is video evidence of him texting and driving or reading chat while driving, just being distracted and causing this crash that has now injured me. So, I'd be coming for a little piece of that pie, because he is a piece of shit. I don't think Michael will do that, and I don't even know if it would be like a slam dunk case if he tried, but this would absolutely be where the friendship would stop, if that was me in this case. That shit is just so foul.
They want me to be back. They don't want me to be here.
For some reason that not even science can explain, Jack Doherty takes this as an opportunity to bust out the pepperonis here and get his shirt off. I don't understand why he likes to be shirtless so much when he has a body that's built like a bag of milk. I thought for like a split second maybe the medical personnel asked him to do that so they could check him for like abrasions or anything like that. But I don't think they did, because he did that like in the middle of a conversation with the authorities. And he does get into like the back of an ambulance to get examined, but from what I can hear and what I can tell, they never asked him to take his shirt off. Plus, they probably would have done that in the ambulance as opposed to just on the road. But I don't know for sure. Most of the time, Jack Doherty does have his shirt off for some reason, and not even totaling his McLaren and splitting his friend's face open is enough to stop him from doing that. That shirt's coming off come hell or high water, it doesn't matter. And man, we are all the worse off for it. Like, Jesus Christ. Overall, though, it is very lucky that everyone else on the road was safe from Jack Doherty's negligent wrath here behind the wheel of the McLaren. He didn't hit any other vehicles from what I can see, and it's also very lucky that neither him nor his friend died from this. So, all things considered, he got very lucky with this crash, because it could have been a lot worse. Maybe this will be a wake-up call for him. I doubt it. I don't think he has the capability of actually learning and growing and evolving, but we'll see. That's about it. So yeah. You know that classic trope you'll see occasionally in TV shows where they have the character go to a therapist, the therapist will hold up ink blots and say, "How does this make you feel?" Well, I'm going to do that with you right now. Let's do this exercise together. I'm going to show you a picture, and I don't even need to ask how it makes you feel. I know exactly how this picture makes you feel. Disgusted. That right there, friends, is a picture of Jack No Sack Doherty. He's like this embarrassing cringe SCP that elicits a fight or flight response from everyone that looks at him, but no one ever chooses flight, they always choose fight, because everybody hates this guy and wants to fight him. I've made fun of him plenty of times. Everybody has. Mr. Rogers would bully Jack Doherty. He is just biologically engineered to be unlikable. From the decisions he makes to the things that he does to the way that he behaves, like everything about him is just yucky and makes people want to like lash out at him. Like it's actually impressive just how hard it is to find anything good about Jack Doherty. So I've covered him even recently where he crashed his McLaren and his friend was bleeding. He's like, oh man, like, you start filming me? Oh, my McLaren. It's that guy. And I covered him previously when he would go around harassing people and then hiding behind his bodyguards when they tried to fight him for it. He is just a menace. And he's done plenty of other things too that I haven't bothered insulting him for. But I just can't resist the urge to insult him today as well. Because now he's become so desperate after getting banned everywhere for all of the terrible shit that he does, that he's resorted to pump and dump crypto scamming the last remaining splinter of his audience. Any news on Jack Doherty? Yeah, he just did a rug pull today. Or last night. He got in on that pump.fun rug pull. He couldn't resist the forbidden fruit. It was, I think he deleted a lot of it. Let me pull it up. He's streaming on a super obscure site called Party 2. I just heard about Party. The reason I heard about it is because it apparently just launched recently and it's already filled with porn. I don't know if he streamed this. I don't think he streamed this on Party. I think this was on just straight up Twitter. Yeah.
Let's see. Anyone that gets it right, guys, I'm gonna be sending your soul to you guys. If you guys want some soul, I'm gonna be sending some soul to y'all.
It's crazy how I can click anywhere in this 23 minute stream. Holy. And
That's
I
not
thought
even
I
a
barely
stream.
streamed. Oh my. But it's crazy how I can click anywhere in this 23-minute stream and just hit a place where he is scamming. Just a random spot. Yeah, here it is. He eventually buys McLaren. Because of his McLaren crash, he's leaning into it. So he keeps talking about buying the McLaren coin on Pump Fun. All that Solana.
What?
Oh boy. And eventually just in stream without saying anything. It doesn't even look like he made much money from the rug either. Like, if you just look at the graph, it doesn't seem like he even made off with it like any money. Was it that initial pump and dump? That's what I couldn't... Alpha male content creators get more wedgies than the men that they're trying to scam. They get made fun of almost as much as bronies used to back in the day. And right now there's a new clown that everyone is taking turns shooting spitballs at, and I had never heard of this alpha male before, which is extremely rare, like Halley's Comet. Because when it comes to alpha males, I treat it like I'm Professor Oak. I'm obsessed with it. I'm studying them. I'm going out there into the field researching them. Yet somehow this gold mine slipped under my radar.
Here are 3 weird signs that no one thinks you're attractive. Number 1, you have to wait in line wherever you go. People tend to let attractive people skip lines.
No, they don't. Not even in your wildest dreams is that a normal occurrence. Very few souls on God's green earth are going to let someone cut them in line just because they're attractive. Like, maybe there's a couple isolated cases where some virgin goober who used like an Ask Reddit thread looking for advice on how to break the ice with a girl might let her like cut in front of him at a coffee shop or something in the hopes that maybe it'll spark a conversation, he'll get her number and they'll get married. But that's not normal. Attractive people don't just get to part the seas like Moses anytime they walk into a Chipotle. Like, who even hears that and believes him? That's never happened to him, I promise, and it doesn't happen to anybody.
What is that, Chipotle? When you go somewhere and you're an attractive person, people tend to give you more favors. If you're not getting these kind of favors from people, people don't think you look that good, bro.
I just can't picture someone who sits down and listens to that hogwash and like seriously reflects on it going, damn, now that I think about it, no one's ever let me cut them in line randomly, all because of my Adonis-like figure and great looks. I guess I'm really just not good looking. This is something that clearly happens for beautiful people. Fucking cartoons don't even have that happen.
Number 2, women never buy you expensive gifts. When you're an attractive guy, women tend to buy you things of real hard work. The better you look, the more women are willing to go above and beyond to show that they appreciate you.
Jinkies, this guy thinks that being attractive is like a cheat code in a video game. Like, everyone just gives over all of their loot to you because you've reached max charisma. Like, you just stand at the Grand Exchange in RuneScape and people are just giving you all of their items or some shit. All just because you're good looking. What? What woman is going up to a stranger and giving him a Louis Vuitton bag because he's great looking? Also, why are you getting a Louis Vuitton bag? I imagine what happened here is he bought her an expensive gift and then told her to give it to him for the sake of this fucking stupid video. That's what I think was going on with that little scene there. I just love his mentality around it though. You might be ugly as shit if people aren't letting you cut in line and if they're not giving you Gucci bags. I'm just saying. Every time I go somewhere, everyone says, holy shit, he's beautiful. Everyone, move, move. Can't you see he wants to eat Chipotle? Clear path, move. He's so good looking. Go on. Also, throw your wallet at him, quick. He deserves more items. We have to shower him with gifts to show him how much we appreciate his good looks and he's gracing us with his presence.
And number 3, no one ever tells you bless you. When you sneeze, as an unattractive person, nobody notices you exist. The more attractive you are, everybody's telling you bless you. Why? Because they think you look good. When you don't look good, no one trying to bless you.
This technique is so advanced, I'm shitting my pants. I swear to God, I thought this was satire. I thought this was all a joke and I thought it was kind of a banger skit, like a parody. But it's not. This is actually, he actually believes these things. This isn't a joke he's making. These are real videos and this is his real whole personality. It's crazy. He truly believes that people saying bless you in public is an indication that you're good looking, and if someone doesn't say bless you or if people don't say bless you after you sneeze, you must be ugly. Does he have a brain of like a 6-year-old? What? Just imagine that. Achoo! Get the fuck out of here. This ugly guy sneezed. He sneezed. Hey, that sneeze came from an ugly guy. No one say bless you. This guy looks like shit. He's got a stupid face. Fuck you. Boo. Boo. You're
Boo!
ugly. Meanwhile, if a pretty person sneezes, everyone's like throwing money at them and showering with gifts, letting them cut in line and saying bless you.
Here are some weird signs that you're an average man. Number 1, no one ever talks about your looks. Guys, if you never hear how handsome you are, you're an average dude. Especially from women. If you don't hear how cute, attractive, good looking you are, you're average, bro. Number 2, your net worth is under 6 figures. Guys, you no longer can be a man, an able-bodied man in 2023 in the Western world and have under 6 figures. You're making under 6 figures. Women won't even take you seriously, bro. You're a regular dude. You have to make more money.
This is just a box that you are obligated to check if you want to be an alpha male content creator or a red pill content creator. It has to be all about 6-figure income. That is a necessity. You will not make it in the space unless you are financially shaming the people that are watching you. I don't know why the audience loves to be humiliated by the person they're watching about their finances. It's some real cuck energy shit, but it is a requirement. So he's putting in the work there, letting people know like, hey, no. You gotta have 6 figures or else you're just an average cringe beta. And also, if women aren't telling you you're handsome, you're average. Mom tells me I'm handsome all the time, so I don't need to worry about that.
And number 3, you don't have abs. Every single man should be between 10 to 12% body fat. Being in great shape shouldn't be a choice for you. If you don't have abs, bro, you're pretty average.
It's like listening to a teenage girl describe what she thinks a man should be after watching Twilight. It's so embarrassing. Anyway, though, he speaks about being average as if it's the worst thing in the world, like this unforgivable sin. And that's just a sign of the times where everyone thinks that you need to be like the special snowflake. Everyone's gotta be like the most unique Sigma grinder, or else what's the point? I just find that to be so pathetic. He is an average guy. This is not a guy who's going in the street turning heads. Very few people are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let him convince you otherwise. People aren't letting him cut in line. There's probably plenty of times people don't say bless you when he sneezes in public. And I promise you, sodden panties aren't dropping when he mentions his net worth to women. He even posts some videos of him out in the field talking to women, and they are damn near unwatchable. He has the same amount of riz as someone on Discord does in a Valorant server. It's rough. Like, I've got to show you this one.
Where are you heading to now?
I was actually gonna go to the mall.
Okay.
Yeah.
You seem like a cool person.
Yeah.
Well, we should hang out.
I have a boyfriend.
Okay. No worries. Thank you. You guys to rate my body 1 through 10.
I guess about a 10.
And you?
8.
What do you think I need to work on to make it a 10?
It ain't nothing you can work on. You just short.
Yikes. Oof.
You just short.
That comment about being short hits me right here. 5'6" gang. I feel you, brother. That's rough. But the first one is about like how to handle rejection. In his credit where credit's due, in his defense, at least he wasn't like a lot of the other alpha male weirdos that just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and don't take no for an answer. At least after like the painful 60 seconds he spends of just absolutely hammering this poor woman with tons and tons of questions, he at least just bows out respectfully like, oh, okay, no worries. After just wasting a minute of her time just asking nonsense questions for the sake of his video. I spared you a lot of that misery. I couldn't help but leave in that last little tidbit where he dropped the actual iconic line of, "You seem like a cool person." That is verbatim what every trash pickup artist ever has said on camera. And it has never ever worked ever. And never ever will. It was pretty bad. Anyway, though, he's not playing a character and these aren't satirical. His whole life and his whole career revolves around his physique and his looks. He's a narcissist. When he jerks off, he's probably not even coming from whatever video he's watching or whatever he's stimulating himself
Jesus
with.
Christ.
He's probably coming to the fact that he gets the honor of touching his own penis. Like, this guy, everything he says and does is all about his own interpretation of his beauty. And he tries to impart that onto his audience and tries to give them advice to guide them down his path of what he believes
gotta be top
is
one
to be a
videos of all
beautiful man. And it's very odd. It's so weird. I actually went to his channel and he was streaming at the time. And he has a lot of content where he just has men call him and he'll rate them and try and improve their looks. So he tries to turn these dudes into better looking men in his eyes. Like, well, I wouldn't fuck you like that. So here's what I would do to help you get to a fuckable point. And I actually tuned in for quite a while. There were a couple of moments where he offered like legitimately good advice in between kind of like shitting on a couple of people, but he did sometimes offer like advice to people that were seeming a bit lost on things, which was cool to see, but then it was sandwiched in between just making fun of the person and offering dog shit advice. I do think there is real value in sometimes having someone come in and just be blunt about things that you might want like a second opinion on, like, hey, I'm not exactly sure if this hairstyle's working, what do you think? And just having someone be kind of honest about it. I wish someone would have done that for me in high school when I shaved the sides of my head but kept the top long so it was a fucking reverse rat tail. I looked like some kind of crazy villain out of the X-Men. But I'm not convinced he's the fucking oracle people should be going to get answers to all their questions or get advice from. It's a real mixed bag, and it seems like most of the time people just end up being the butt of the joke for him and his chat, as opposed to trying to actually offer legitimately good advice. But the point is, his whole identity online is revolving around being a narcissist and trying to be like the alpha male presenting to other men to try and like give them advice and put them on the path of alpha, which is so cringe. Tutorials? Really, brother? You know what a man doesn't do? Teach other men how to sit. Try and preach about how a man should sit. What the fuck? No, you don't sit like this. 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 You sit like this. And you sit like this. And you sit like this. And then you sit like this. And then maybe you sit like this. With a little bit of honking. And then women are gonna love you. And then they're gonna let you cut in line. And if you sneeze, everyone's saying bless you. I swear to God. And it's all because of how you sit.
It is possible to make your junk big.
Time for top one part of all time. First part done.
Please don't tell me you are giving men advice on how to make their cock bigger in Discord messages. That is so fucking weird. What? Oh, God. So I told you Jelking is back. Like, Jelking has made a huge resurgence. So he has a couple videos about making your penis bigger, like enhancing wee-wee size. And so he has like a couple of shorts about it. Brother, what? And he's talking about how he's been working on his size too, which is a huge self-report on that. That's telling me that you got a small wiener and you're coping with it a little bit. Like, man, why? This is not alpha anymore. It never really was in the first place, but Jesus. Giving PP enhancement size tips through Discord messages? What? Anyway, though, I'll stop yapping about it. It's just always so fun to find a new alpha male to talk about and joke about, so I just had to talk about it a little bit. That's it. So yeah. Online gurus are out of control. It's actual lunacy right now. Last month I was making fun of that goober who was saying things like, if you walk into a coffee shop and don't receive a round of applause and oohs and ahs from everyone there as they crowd surf you to the front of the line to receive a free coffee, it means you're ugly. Unlovable ugliness that you have is making everyone around you miserable and you'll never find true love. This is a normal experience every beautiful person has. It's just the wackiest shit ever. And today I just learned about a new weirdo who's making claims that if you don't sit down on a bench properly, it means people don't take you seriously. So he's trying to educate people on like proper sitting techniques as well as how to carry a folder like a man and how to have your coffee cup serve you.
Brother, you have to be present with anything that you do. Simply taking a seat. If you're not paying attention, you start looking around and drop it. That's gonna take away from your first impression. Lowers your status. And people around you not gonna take you seriously. Move with purpose. So know already where you're gonna land, where you're gonna take a seat, and make it look effortless, like an expert, not like a
He's
dog
teaching people
that's
how to
trying
sit.
take a dump.
Yeah, all those sitting experts, you want to emulate them. I feel like as long as you get those cheeks on the target, you've fundamentally become an expert at sitting. I don't think there's like ranked or professional levels of
Ranked
popping
sitting.
a squat. You know what I mean? But like, this
Ranked-
is what I'm talking
ranked
about. Like,
taking
there are
a
so many
seat,
people
bro.
like this guy who just overcomplicate the most basic human activities and put so much emphasis on it to an absurd degree where they're claiming like this is gonna ruin your first impression and lower your status. It's gonna knock you down a few elo on the chair sitting competitive circuit. No one thinks
So
like that.
fried.
Absolutely nobody. This is unhinged behavior. No one's gonna see you sit on a bench and be like, well, I calculated his intent there, and I don't think he hit the landing mark he was aiming for. So I can't trust this guy, and I now view him very differently. He is lesser to me now because he sat in a less than perfect manner. He is clearly not an expert when it comes to sitting on a bench. It must be fucking miserable to be the neurons in this guy's brain, because he's activating them to like optimum levels just to figure out how he wants to sit on a bench. Alright, I have to account for wind speed here. I need to make sure left cheek gets approximately 15 centimeters away from the fucking armrest. Oh my god, it's coming! We're running out of time! We're going in for landing! Oh, I stumbled. Everyone hates me.
Sure you don't ruin your first impression taking a drink from your favorite latte. How about you do this? Stop serving the cup. Drink it like a man. How did it look?
It looked robotic. Looks like Detroit Become Human. This guy's voice sounds like AI as well. What do you mean, stop serving the cup? You just drank coffee. Can you imagine a world, like the world this guy lives in, where if he like accidentally leans forward a little too much to drink the coffee, he starts like looking around frantically, expecting the entire establishment to just go, ew, did he just serve the coffee cup instead of letting it serve him? Oh my god, what a subhuman beta male. He didn't drink that shit like a man at all. Brother, you're drinking coffee. Nobody gives a fuck if you lean over to drink the coffee slightly, or if you're standing upright like you're setting a screen in basketball and then bring the coffee cup up to yourself. No one cares.
You ever wonder what it looks like from the side when you take a seat at the dinner table? Most of you will be leaning over the chair, pulling it over, then coming in and make it look effortless. Make that chair serve you. How does it look?
It looks like an Oblivion NPC. I've made that comparison like 3 times over the last month, but we are devolving to a point where people are emulating the behavior of the NPCs in fucking Elder Scrolls. That guy is actually going through the same animation they do when they sit down at a bar. What the fuck? It's so weird. That's like his catchphrase, make whatever serve you, which is just a straight up nothing statement. That's like me saying, I've been thinking, and now I just had a thought. Like, there's no substance to that. It's a fucking chair. No matter how you use it, it is serving you regardless. It always ends up the same. Your asshole planted on the chair. It is serving you no matter how you get there. The only time the chair wouldn't serve you is when you don't end up sitting on it. That's the only circumstance where that's a possibility. There is no universe that exists where you end up serving the chair. Unless you put a chair on top of another one and then never sit on it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. None of this does. Like, he gives these tutorials on shit like sitting down.
Here I am, grabbing it like an ape and coming to business meeting. Make sure not to use underhand grip when carrying the folder. Making it all about the folder, but not about yourself. You grab the folder, approaching the business meeting in this manner. How does it look?
This one makes a lot of sense. You can lose your job over the way you handle your folders there. I can already picture it now, getting called into the big guy's office. Hey, listen, Charles, we loved having you at this company, but I saw you walking down the hall just a moment ago. It was very clear you were making it all about the folder. We're gonna have to let you go. Thank you for your great work over the years, but we can't have that. You need to be the one serving the folder. We won't have this company infiltrated by you vermin, you cretins, that treat the folder like the center of attention. You gotta grip it like a man. And you're clearly not a man. So goodbye. And good riddance. To be honest, the more I watch, the more I start to understand. I've been looking at things a little differently in my room, starting to take notice of what I've been serving as opposed to the other way around. And the most obvious culprit is my mic. I've been the one serving my mic. I'm speaking to it. It's not speaking to me. So I'm going to change that right now. I'm going to let it serve me. How did it look?
How did it look? Jasper, how did it look?
What a sad, lonely existence this must be. To be in this man's skin, walk a mile in his shoes, where he's self-conscious and insecure about how he slides into a booth. Oh, dear heavens, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Imagine going to eat with this guy and he's like, everyone fucking stop, wait. We have to be careful with how we enter this booth. We don't want our status to get lowered. So follow my lead. Just like this. Careful. Alright, now you go. No! You didn't bend your knees enough. You were gonna slide in here and serve the booth instead of the other way around. Do it again. Do it again. I won't have you embarrass me.
Fully aware and present, and making any space that we're in serve us. If we're about to take a seat on a bench, we don't want to take too little of space. Don't do it like that. Just don't. Why would other want to notice me if I'm trying to hide?
I just love the way this one starts, where he's kind of like hyping up what he's about to do, which is just sitting down. Like the most normal human instinct ever, just sitting down, taking a load off. And he's like, alright, we're about to do this. This is high stakes. You don't want to do it like this, where you're hiding away, because who want to notice you when you're hiding? And then his big eureka revelation was, spread your legs out a little bit. Or, check this out, the real alpha male move is to just sit the fuck down and not give a shit. I would say that's far more alpha than thinking through every single minute detail of how you're about to sit down, turning this normal activity that every human being does into this massive song and dance with multiple steps that you go through. But, you know, maybe I sound crazy.
First, I don't lean over it. Actually use my whole body. When I'm trying to shift I'm not putting my head there and then moving. The proper way to do it, get up, shift the whole body with your head, continue the movement. And it's pathetic if you drop some and you stop looking and acting frustrated.
This is big. This one's actually very important. When you drop something, there are proper mechanics you must demonstrate when picking it up. Otherwise, people are going to look at you weird. People aren't going to respect you anymore. Someone's going to see you drop your suitcase, and then everyone's on bated breath, walking on fucking eggshells. What's going to happen next? How is he going to pick it up? Is he going to pick it up like a bitch, or is he going to pick it up like a man? This shit is just so dumb. It's unbelievable. And I'm pretty confident there are people that see this and are like, oh, great advice. I'm going to need to work on my picking up dropped suitcases game. I'm going to need to work on how I sit down. Maybe that's why I've been so agonizingly lonely. People have noticed that I'm not sitting properly. And honestly, I remember when I went to the bar last week to watch the big game, I slid into the booth. Well, yikes. What was I thinking? That wasn't Sigma. Now I know. Now I can fix it. That'll turn everything around. Like, it's not even good advice. Like, it's not even, like, there's no merit to it at all. Oh shit, I accidentally served my coffee cup instead of having it serve me. Damn, what was I thinking? I just had to make fun of it, man. It's just so it's so absurd. That's about it. So yeah. A little while back, I made a video on the most emotional podcast I'd ever seen. It was two dudes sitting on a couch with their silver tongues flexing about how much they love women. And me being a man, it was starting to get me pretty wet. It was something very special. And in particular, there was one super special...
I can't pass 6, so I'm just going to end stream. Goodbye.